Hey, hey, hey! Hello, my Facebook and YouTube family. How y'all doing? Let me go ahead and get Instagram up and going per usual. All right. We are connecting. Hey, hey, hey. That's like my favorite intro. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, everyone. Raven Knoll here. Super excited to be before you on this lovely hump day. I am just always just very excited, very ready to spiel all the things that I have for the day. So thank you for joining me. I see some people coming on in. I am a mindset coach, counselor, and podcast host of the Raven Knoll Show, if you don't know. So, shout out to my replay viewers. If you are a replay viewer, please hashtag replay in the comment section and let me know that you are watching the replay. So, for those who don't know who I am and you found my little corner of the internet, you can call me an inner work specialist because that is what I do. That is who I am. And that is the work that I provide. And I am excited, like I said earlier, to be before you today. Hey, hey, is it Chrissy? Hello, hello. Thank you for joining me. So, I want to see who all is joining me this afternoon. If you are joining in, say hello to me in the comment section. Give me a little wave, give me a little hello, give me a happy Wednesday, give me a little something so I can know that you're tuning in and that you're joining me for today's live stream. As always, please make sure to stick around to the end because I will be answering your questions at the end of the live. Hey, Rachel, thanks for joining me. Hello, hello. All right, y'all. So today I wanted to do a quick live about mindset and female leadership. Okay, and so I know that a lot of you that tune in to me, you are either a leader or an aspiring leader in some sort, but you are a leader, whether that's in your household, in your own business, in your career, or just in your own life. And so I wanted to connect the dots for you today and talk about mindset and female leadership. Oh, hey, Christine, how are you? Hey, Jessica, hello, hello. Thank you guys for tuning in, or you ladies for tuning in with me today. Um, so, yes, I wanted to talk about mindset and female leadership because I believe oftentimes we discount the power of mindset. And I don't think we really talk about how important it is to understand the barriers within your mindset that can cause either a negative or positive effect on your ability to lead, and also just going to your next level in your business, in your career, or just your life in general. So today we're going to chat about, is mindset work useful for me, for female leaders, and what you should know. Okay, so if this is your thing, you want to make sure you stick around. Okay, so I recently came across a quote by Sheryl Sandberg, and I don't know if you guys know who that is, but she is the COO of Facebook. Okay, and I love this quote because it really does sum up what leadership is, or at least what leadership should be. Okay, and the quote says, "Leadership is about making others better as a result of your presence and making sure that that impact lasts in your absence." Okay, let me read that again. Her quote says, "Leadership is about making others better as a result of your presence and making sure that impact lasts in your absence." Okay, so when I think about this quote, and I just think it's such a powerful quote when you actually do sit with it, you think about it, you reflect on it, you're like, man, if I'm leading in any capacity, my leadership should actually be making people better as a result of my presence. When I show up in a room, when I show up amongst people, wherever I show up in general, my presence should be making people better. And then when I leave the room, when I leave there, that atmosphere, when I leave that area, that I shouldn't linger. Like my impact shouldn't linger and last even in my absence. So when you do mentor people, when you do work with clients, when you do lead in any capacity, when you're not even in their presence any longer, when you're not on the phone with them, when you're not on a Zoom with them, when you're not in the room with them, your impact should have a like a lasting impact in general when you are not there. And so when I think about this quote, I can't help but think about the greatest leader of them all, okay? And follow me. I got a lot to share, okay? So follow along. So I cannot help but to think about the greatest leader of them all to ever walk this earth, and that's Jesus, okay? I'm not going to argue. It is, okay? And so because his whole leadership style, his whole leadership model was about and still is about making people better. He enhances people, he grows people. His leadership ability challenges people. It makes people come out of their comfort zone and really confronts their weaknesses and all these different things, right? And so, as a result of his presence on this earth physically, he was able to do that, right? A lot of the Bible is birthed, the whole New Testament pertaining to his walk on this earth, right? And so Jesus walked this earth over 2000 years ago. Over 2000 years ago, and he's still relevant and impactful. And although he's physically absent from this earth, that's leadership. That's impact. When you can have, and I mean, none of us can compare to Jesus, but when you really just think about this, right? When you unpack this, when you unfold this, if you can have a lasting impact in that, that long of a time, that period of a time, that is what you call leadership. Okay. And so I really want to be able to break down this quote for you today because I strongly believe that this quote that Sheryl Sandberg quoted is so true. I believe that this is especially true for female leaders because oftentimes we can struggle with taking up space or owning our authority. Any of you guys feel like any of you ladies feel like you struggle with that? Have you ever struggled or currently struggle with taking up space or owning your authority? Like you know that you got the goods, right? You know that there's a skill set within you. You know that you have an authority in some area or you've been given authority to walk tall and to walk strong and to walk confident. But for some reason, there's still this insecurity within you, or you're not able to truly feel like you can take up space or show up in your authority and feel 100% confident in it. And so, this can happen or this can be something that we face depending on what rooms we walk in or what tables we sit at. So sometimes people feel like, I feel pretty confident. I feel pretty good at the level that you're on. But let's say you walk into a room with some real power players that may right that that may shake up your security or that may shake up your ability to believe in yourself. So some of us have gone to certain levels in our lives where you're like, okay, I've kind of overcome some of those things. I've kind of moved past that. That's not necessarily a struggle at the forefront of my mind. But when you walk into new rooms with people that are power players or that have more tenure or lineage than you, that truly may shake up your foundations and you start to question, wait, am I as good as I thought I was? Like, is my skill set good enough? What I bring to the table? Am I really capable the way that I thought I was? So even though you have excelled in certain areas, this may be something that you may come up against once you go to that next level, right? If we've been in rooms with C level people, when you get in rooms with like B and A level people, you may be like, man, I'm the smallest one here. And so that may begin to really shake up what do you truly believe in about yourself, and can you really take up space and own your authority in those rooms? Yeah, Jessica said sometimes feeling like it's too much. So I bury it often. Yeah, but these are things that we want to unravel and we want to come to the surface because as we confront them, as we deal with them, as we look in the mirror and say, this is actually a struggle for me, then you can actually grow in those areas. Okay. And so oftentimes, too, we can question our impact. The work that I'm doing, is it impactful, right? And even your ability to be able to continue to make an impact. Sometimes we think that we're one hit wonders, right? We're like, okay, well, that just was like, that may have just been a blessing. God just allowed that to happen, but you're not a one hit wonder. So you have to know that your ability is your ability and the impact that you have. You can also continue to make that impact again and grow in that impact. Okay. And so when I read this quote, I hear six attributes of leadership. Okay. So when I talk about this quote, when I read this quote, to me, there are six attributes of leadership that actually stand out. Okay. And those are belief, awareness, empower, confidence, authenticity, and connection. Just from that little one line quote. That's what I got from that. Okay. When I break that quote down, and you even can, when you reread that quote or you think about that quote again, you'll hear these attributes within that quote: belief, awareness, empower, confidence, authenticity, and connection. All right. So these are six attributes that are all functions of the mind. That quote unpacked six attributes of leadership that are all functions of the mind. Okay. So these are all connected to what you believe and what you think about yourself. All right. Again, belief, awareness, empower, confidence, authenticity, and connection. All of these are connected to the mind. And that is what mindset work is. Okay. Your mindset is a set of beliefs that shape how you make sense of yourself, right? What you believe about yourself, the awareness that you have about yourself, your confidence, all these things are within the mind, okay? And so, like I said, your mindset is a set of beliefs that shape how you make sense of yourself, your environment, and the world around you. If you don't believe that you can make an impact, you're not going to make an impact. You're not going to empower people. You're not going to show up authentic. You're not going to connect with people, right? If you don't believe in your ability to lead, if you don't believe in your ability or have confidence in your ability to lead, you're not going to make great connections. You're not going to show up as the trueness of who you are. You're not going to show up as an authority figure. You're not going to make a huge impact if you're still struggling with a belief in your skill set or what you bring to the table. And so, what we have to understand too is that your mindset is going to influence how you think, how you feel, and how you behave in any situation. So when you do get opportunities to lead, opportunities to show up, opportunities to be yourself, opportunities to showcase your skill set, opportunities to work with clients, opportunities to grow or to advance or be promoted in your career. When you get these opportunities, your mindset is going to influence how you think, how you feel, and how you behave when those opportunities come knocking at your door. Okay? So when we really try to grow in our skill set, we redo our resume, we're praying like, God, make this door open for me, help me open this door for me. You're really trying to challenge yourself and grow in all these different aspects. But if your mindset is stunted, when those opportunities come knocking at your door, if you don't think that you are worthy or capable, you will self sabotage those opportunities. If you don't feel like you have the confidence to actually execute and to actually do what needs to be done in those opportunities, you will self sabotage those opportunities. And your behavior, those opportunities come knocking at the door, you're not going to behave as a leader. You're not going to behave as one who's confident or assured in what you bring to the table. And so your mindset is going to influence these things. All right. It's also going to influence how you show up as a leader, and it's directly connected. Okay. Again, your mindset is directly connected to your ability to show up as a leader. Okay. Your mindset is directly connected to your ability to show up as a leader. All right. So what does this mean? What does this mean? It means that your mindset has the ability to impact if you succeed or you fail as a leader. Your mindset literally has the ability to impact if you succeed or you fail as a leader. Even when opportunities come to you, even when doors open for you, even when new partnerships come to you, your mindset, how you think, how you behave, what you believe is going to directly impact the success or failure of that opportunity. Okay. So, your ability to lead and lead effectively and lead well is a byproduct of your mindset. Your ability to be impactful and impact more individuals than you already have is a byproduct of your mindset. If you want to take your leadership ability and enhance it or grow it, then you have to focus on mindset. If you want to perform better as a leader, then you have to focus on mindset. If you want to show up as an authority figure, then you have to focus on mindset. If you want to be more confident in your approach, then you have to focus on mindset. If you want to go to the next level, the next tier, the next bracket, then you have to focus on mindset. Because again, your mindset is a set of beliefs that shape how you make sense of yourself, your environment, and the world around you. If you don't see yourself as a leader, you're not going to be a leader. If you see that your impact will only go to this level or this tier, then that's all it's going to go. So that's a mindset issue. Okay. So again, your mindset is going to influence how you think, feel, and behave in any situation. So if you are a leader who desires to advance, enhance, or elevate people's lives as a result of your presence, as a result of you walking in the room, as a result of a connection to you, as a result of a partnership with you, as a result of what you bring to the table, as a result of how you show up. If you desire to enhance, advance, and elevate people's lives as a result of your presence, and that impact lasts even after you have exited the room, even after you're absent, then yes, mindset work is extremely important and is extremely useful for you as a female leader. Okay? So I wanted to do just a really quick live today to kind of outline that for you, because I think we have to do a better job at connecting our mindset to our ability to actually lead. We have to do a huge, like a huge leap in our understanding of how important and how much of a necessity mindset work is. Because the thing about it is, we always think that it's strategy that we need. We always think that it's a plan that we need. We always think that, these are different attributes or different things that we need. But yes, strategy is good. Having a plan is good. But I talk about this all the time. If you do not have the proper mindset to back up that strategy or to back up that plan, it is going nowhere. So if you want to lead better and make a better impact in all that you're doing and your efforts, then you have to deal with mindset, because mindset is an internal barrier, right? You are the business, you are the brand, you are the person that brings a skill set to the job, to the career. And so you have to work on you personally, and not just the strategy, not just the vehicle, not just the perceived or hopeful or what you hope to be the outcome, right? You got to work on you. You are the barrier, you are the foundation, you are the one that brings whatever it is to the table. So this is why, again, mindset work is so important for female leaders in general. All right. So, do we have any questions? I wanted to just do a really quick live, jump on here really quickly with you guys. Any questions for me before I wrap up for today? Jessica, what was your takeaways? What connected with you the most? Let me know. All right. So, as I wait for questions to see if there's any questions that are available, I do want to let you know that my Mindset to Momentum intensive is now open for enrollment. Our first session kicks off next week, September 28th. And I'm super excited about it. But at that time, the doors will be closing and they will not open until 2023, because your girl is with child. And I'm going to be having my baby. And I want to be able to take time off with my child. And so this program is for overwhelmed female leaders who want to accomplish at least 2 of their personal or professional goals by transforming their thinking without burning out in 8 weeks. Okay. This is the intensive version. Come 2023, this program will be a 6-month program. Okay. It is application based. So if you are interested, go to mindset2momentum.com and apply, and then you can book a call with me, and we can have a little chit chat about what the program is. is it going to be effective for you, and if it's the right fit for you? Okay, so again, our first session is next week, Wednesday, September 28th, and the doors will be closing at that time. So if you are interested, make sure you go to mindset2momentum.com and fill out an application, and then at that point you can book a call with me as well, and we'll do a little bit of a chit chat. Okay, so and if you have any questions pertaining to the actual program, you can DM me Mindset, and I'd love to answer those questions for you as well. No question is too small or too big. You can ask away. So, if you're a female leader who's ready to ditch the overwhelm and finally achieve your goals with ease, make sure you DM me or submit your application, and let's do this work. Okay, questions for me. Mindset is a driving force to where you want to go. Absolutely. I tell people all the time, listen, your mindset is an engine. Okay, if you get in a car with a vision to move forward in your life in any direction, right? You're like, you have a vision to move forward in your business. You have a vision to move forward in your goals. You have a vision to move forward in your career. You have a vision to move forward in any capacity. You're going to get in that vehicle, but if that engine does not start, you're not going anywhere. If you get in that vehicle with a vision and the engine does not start, you are not going anywhere. Your mindset serves as the engine to move you forward, okay? Let me see, got a question. When shifting your mindset, how important is your routine and discipline? So, the thing about it is, discipline is something that you have to work up, okay? So you do have to create mindset discipline. And when you create routines, that helps you to maintain discipline, okay? Discipline is like a muscle, right? We don't jump into it. We're not going to jump in a pool and learn how to swim. You're not going to jump in a pool and you ain't going to be doing laps back and forth just because you decided to jump in this pool. So it does start with a decision, right? When you think about a body of water, and you want to get in, you want to learn how to swim, you're going to make a decision that I'm going to learn how to swim. I'm going to overcome the fear of swimming, right? But you have to discipline yourself to actually take lessons, show up for the lessons, stay consistent with learning how to swim, right? And so you have to over time build that discipline, right? You're going to schedule a swimming lesson every week. You're going to show up for that swimming lesson at 6 p.m. every week, right? That consistency builds discipline. That's also a routine, right? That you're putting in place. Because I'm trying to learn how to swim, I'm putting a schedule or a routine in place to help me be able to accomplish this goal of learning how to swim and overcoming the fear of water. And so that's also making sure that you are kind of locking in a mindset based on where you want to go and a goal that you're trying to achieve. Routines and discipline lock in the mindset that you're trying to achieve. And so once you get that locked in, it becomes second nature, and you'll be able to kind of like flow or work with it as you naturally as you continue to move forward. So, yes, routines and disciplines are extremely important to mindset. And inside of the program, actually, what we're going to do is we're going to shake up your routines and your disciplines because we want to make sure that whatever habits you've created over time are actually contributing to the mindset that you want to have moving forward with your goals. Sometimes our habits, or I'm not even going to say sometimes, a good majority of the time, our habits are working against our ability to move forward. And so, what we want to do is we want to assess what are those habits that you have, and we want to retrain your brain, and we want to retrain your mindset and your routines and your disciplines to be able to contribute and to support the mindset that you want to have moving forward in whatever goals that you have professionally and personally. Okay. Hope that made sense. Tried to make that clear. Okay. We spoke about this once, having the end desert to get up in the gym in the morning can be applied to your goals. Having the desire to get up for the gym in the morning can be applied to other goals. Yeah. So once you create a discipline in one area of your life, you can basically use that discipline in other areas of your life. So one of the things that's extremely important is that you become a disciplined person overall. Okay. This is not just like I'm going to be disciplined in one area and then I'm not going to be disciplined in another area. I'm just going to be falling short. Like if you really want to be a person that's self-motivated in a sense, a person that's not necessarily driven by emotion, but by decisions, then you have to become a well-disciplined person overall. This is not just in certain areas. And again, like Jessica said, when you do discipline yourself in certain areas, those things just can continue to kind of impact other areas of your life, right? So if I have a routine of going to the gym every morning, that same mindset, that same discipline, that same drive, I can use in other areas of my life to be impactful and to also move me forward. So just becoming a well-disciplined person overall, not just having that goal in one area, but allowing yourself to achieve that in one area and allowing it to complement or support other areas of your life is the goal. That's the goal, right? That's the goal. So that's important. Oh, that stuck with you. Yeah, yeah, it's real. It's real. Okay. Any other questions for me before I jump off today? I know it's hump day. I know that sometimes it's like, oh, I got to get over this Wednesday. Almost there. Almost to the weekend, right? Almost to the weekend. Any other questions for me before I jump off? Hey, hey. Any other questions for me? All right, y'all. So I think that we are good for today. Thank you for jumping on with me. I will be putting this live stream up for replay. But if you are interested in Mindset to Momentum, make sure you go to mindsettomomentum.com to apply. The doors are closing soon, very soon. So we get started next week. We're jumping off things next week. So make sure you go ahead and apply and book a call with me, and we'll go from there. But thank you for hanging out with me on this Wednesday. I will be back on tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Excuse me. So please make sure you set your clocks and your reminders to jump back on here with me tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I'll see you guys then. Enjoy your Wednesday. And thanks for rocking and rolling with me.